So we can go live right now that we got it all taken care of. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Well, we're 6 minutes late. We have to do a little organizational stuff first. Bienvenido, welcome in. It's Thursday night, and the fire is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got first round of scores ready to go. And before we start, I just want to go around the horn and ask you guys, how's your experience been? What is your team like? Do you've got people on your team that are just on fire? What's surprising you? What's fun about it so far? Fia, let's start with you first.
Super fun. I mean, Dragons and Boots is the best team ever. I have to say that. They are all amazing, and they're reading like there's no tomorrow. I'm sitting here, I haven't even submitted my first book yet. And they're all, I submitted book 3 just now. It's like, what's going on? They're reading machines. It's ridiculous. And it's just so much fun to get to know everybody and chat with them about the books they're reading. We had the authors. We have a lot of authors in our team. They introduced themselves and shared what they wrote, so others can read that too. And I mean, we're having a blast. It's just so much fun. So much fun.
Nice. Madison, how about you?
I think it's going exactly how I hoped it would go. Like, I love getting to know my team. We spent this week kind of like, submitting some bios and just kind of a get to know you time, pictures of each other's pets and that kind of stuff. So we're definitely having fun, just kind of chilling, getting to know each other. But then we're also really vibing off of each other with like talking about books and stuff. So I've already noticed that like some people are almost to the finish line as far as like maxing out their points. I'm like already blown away. And then there's other people who are like doing their longer book first. And so they haven't even submitted their first point. But the point is we're all still there and doing it together. So I think it's going exactly like I had hoped. It's a fun little community to pop in and, just say hello, share a picture or whatever, and then just go about your day. It's exactly what I was hoping for. So loving it. And my team is the best team. So sorry, Dragon Boots.
All the smack talk is beginning already. And we've had our first red carpet question of the evening. Madison, who are you wearing?
This is my animal companion sweater. We give them little pets like this. Yeah, it's from Amazon. Yeah. I could link you.
Oh my gosh, you better link Mike. I want to see Mike wear that in like a monthly wrap up or something. Yeah. Yes.
I think they have one in his size.
Oh my gosh.
How are we going on? How are we going on Team Red Furies? Talk about lighting up the board.
Yeah, well, Team Red Furies, we're all saying that our team's the best, but we all know that Team Red Furies is the best. The other day, we were just doing some community building, and one of the things I liked is we are all over the place. We have so many of our readers are in Europe, so they're probably not able to be on today because it's so late, but it was just neat getting to know everybody. The community aspect is what's fun. There were several people today that were talking about, well, I don't have my first book in, I don't have any points in, and feeling bad about it. And I said, well, I'm your team leader, and I'm finishing my first book tonight. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But the one thing we started really well is we've built community, and we're having a great time just chatting and getting to know one another. So this has been just a great week so far, no matter what our point total ends up being.
Totally.
No kidding. Andrew, how about you?
Well, we've all just recently discovered the reason we're 6 minutes late is because I'm technologically inept. And that means I'm probably not checking the chat as often as I should, but that's okay because I trust my team. And they're full of a bunch of winners. I've been going through while you guys talk, watching it, looking at all the books that they've submitted. Some are 2, 3 in. I've had some questions of I haven't gotten my first book in. I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll be fun. So we're having fun. Mainly, I just hop into the chat and go, that's so cool you're reading that book. Wah! Like that's pretty much my team captain style of, like that's
mostly screaming.
So I think we're the best team, mainly because we're just having a good time.
So is anything, and this is for everybody, is anything surprising you so far? Like, are there books coming up that you're like, I would have thought most SFF readers had read that, but I haven't even heard of this book. I imagine that's probably not true in your cases, but are there any themes that are coming up or things that you thought were interesting?
I'm just super happy to see so much self-pub on my team.
Same. Yeah, same.
Great.
Yeah, when I was going through the forms today when I was tallying and getting everything ready, I was just really enjoying looking to see what everybody had read because there is a lot of chatter. So I do see what people are reading, but not every single person is, just being a keyboard, participant. You don't have to be that way if you don't want to. So I'm seeing all these and kind of going, my TBR is just exploding just on this receiving end of going like tallying through. But I'm really interested in a lot of the self-pub that I've been introduced to. Like already there have been a couple that I had not heard of at all before doing this. And already I'm seeing the titles like several times, like a lot of repetition. I'm like, oh, if a lot of people are reading this, like it's immediately like on my radar now. So I love everything new that I'm being exposed to.
Yeah, I think it's been great. For me, it's been being able to read a book and like start up a buddy read with one other person, right? And it's just like, it doesn't matter. You can just fire one up because I got to talk about, Until They Are Hanged and had a like real honest, genuine conversation. I like this. I didn't like this with one reader nurse while we were going through it. And I just thought that was a blast. So nice. I'm glad everybody's having a good time. And it looks like, good Lord, everybody's just popping all over. So do we have any thoughts before we reveal the point totals at this point?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at my list right now, and somebody submitted some books by some dude named A.R. Witham.
No,
I think
those
probably just
those are no good.
Same.
They're good for
They're
zero.
no good.
Here's points.
-5.
See, I'm getting out
Still
extra
he
points.
Unless you read it for our team, then I'm good.
There's this book. Bleh,
Bleh.
something. Key mark.
I like Pros Before Hose has the best name, therefore it is the best.
But they
There's a
don't have
solid
dragons.
logic.
But
Solid
they don't have
logic.
dragons.
Mm.
Prosies. That's something I was not expecting to see on my board.
So I am interested in going around the horn and seeing where you're lined up. So let's begin where we always do. Josephina.
All righty.
You have a
Okay,
point total.
so we have 17 books submitted so far. 17 amazing books, everything from Assassin's Apprentice to Before They Are Hanged, The Book Eaters, Legends and Lattes. What? Blood
Legends and
Reunions?
What?
We already did book 2. Wow.
So we 17 reviews right on there. And then together with the bonus points for big book, indie author, and debut novels. So out of those 17, we have 12 that added bonus points. And out of the 17, 15 have added a review for their book. So we have a total of 44 points. Woo!
Holy Moses. That's awesome. So how many people do you have on your team? Do you know? Is it like it's somewhere around
a big number? I don't know. How many do we have in our team?
But before you ask me that question, I have no idea how many people are on my team.
There we go. I refuse to ask.
I refuse. I plead the fifth.
Something 30 plus, if I see that right on Discord. There's 25 offline right now, 5 online, and then a couple others. So something 30 something.
Nice. So what's your point total at this point?
44.
44.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, coming around the horn. Miss Madison Goodyear. Would you like to start disappointing people now?
What's that?
Would you like to start disappointing people now?
I'm going to be making some hoes happy and some losers uncomfortable.
Wait.
So,
Wait. Hold on. I need to process that.
Madison is big pimping.
I'm good.
all right. So, first of all, when I was doing my homework, because I'm awesome, this was a couple of hours ago. And I have not been back to visit the data since then. So in our conversations, in my lively and delightful chat room, I know for a fact that people have submitted books since then. I finished my novella today. I read a little something by a guy named Andy, and I read it today, and it was hilarious and spectacular.
0
So if you're
points.
kind
Sorry.
of into the Legend of Blackjack, I do give it 2 thumbs up. But I finished one, so I'm adding points. I know Mike finished Run. He read the whole damn book in one day. And I know there's a couple of others that are wrapping things up. So this number is higher than I'm about to tell you, okay? And there are 37 people on my team. And last I checked with Bo, he said that the numbers were pretty even. So I don't know if that's exactly even or just, but they're not lopsided, basically. So
I mean, if
as
you
a
got
couple of hours
37,
ago,
Bo says you got 4 more than everybody else.
well, we're very special, like I said. So as of a
Them
couple of hours
hoes.
ago, my team has 62 points. In your face. I'm so happy. I think that's going to be hard to beat. So
You got hoes in your face. What are you gonna do now?
he said it, not me.
All right, that is brutal. Okay, Dragons Boots need to kick it into gear. Red Fury, what do the Red Furies have, and where are they ranked in the total score so far?
Well, I don't know where Andrew is, but we're right in between those two. But I will say I'll be personally submitting 3 points tonight when I finish Gardens of the Moon. So we'll be 3 points higher than this. But out of our, I think Bo put it in the chat, we have 32. We already have 23 books finished in 6 days, which is pretty solid.
Nice.
And we have a total of 53 points as of 20 minutes ago.
53?
53.
Nice.
Ooh, catch it up. Ouch.
Okay, that is fantastic. The question is, can Andrew break Madison?
No.
Andrew, what is
And we cannot.
Can you break
so-
Bo?
Boa in the chat said we have 33 on our team, the Rambling Wizards. And we've got 22 books submitted for 22 points. We've then got 21 Goodreads reviews. Nope, scratch that. 20. So that's 42 right there. And then we've got 15 bonus points. So that's 57. Can I do math? 57 points.
Oh gosh. That's really close.
And then I'm submitting 3 tomorrow. So,
But for the
but as of
moment,
right now, it's 57.
in first place with 62 points are the pros before hoes. You're not getting any applause out of Andrew for that.
I made my leopards dance, Andrew.
Okay, so I just lost internet and I came back to make my leopards dance, Andrew.
Something like that.
I was gone for a good 25 seconds. And that's the first thing I hear.
That makes more sense now.
Oh my God. All right.
I'm uncomfortable.
No, that's funny.
Between the name of the team and the sweater and the comments, it's just kind of it's a pileup. So Madison,
I think they call it
as
a
this week's right,
trifecta.
as this week's winner, is there anything that you would like to say to the people that got you here today?
Yes. Thanks to my team for being freaking awesome and showing up for me and being enthusiastic every day and being super strategic and not letting I don't feel like anyone's letting it take over. And like no one's reading anything they don't want to read, but they're still being very mindful and strategic about like maximizing their points. And I do think a lot of my team though got some of their shorter stuff out of the way up front though. And so as we're moving into those longer books, like who knows how that's gonna fluctuate from week to week. But I am super excited and I've definitely been like embracing okay, so I am somebody that has a very good track record with the law of attraction and manifesting, and I've gotten away from it and I am getting back to it in 2023. And so I have already claimed this win and I am in the process of manifesting it. So you know what? Good luck to all you guys because I've got crystals, okay? I've got some citrine in my pocket and I carry it around all day in my bra and my pockets. So I don't know if it's actually possible to beat me, but
You're carrying rocks around in your
cheering
bra?
you all on. I'm
Is that
cheering
what I
you
just
all
heard?
on.
It's a boulder holder, yeah.
Well, I knew that part. I knew that part. But this sounds uncomfortable. I mean, it's already uncomfortable. But then, like, it just sounds further uncomfortable.
You just have to try it yourself, honestly.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just go into the closet after we're done. And, yeah.
If you win, Andrew, I'll send you some crystals. How about that?
Oh, I thought you were going to send me bras. I was going to be very concerned for a second.
You're going to have to come up with that on your own. I'm not sure about your measurements, so.
I know for a fact they do measurements at Victoria's Secret.
Well, since we've gone completely off the rails,
Have we, though? I think it's all pretty topical.
all of you for joining us this evening. We hope you've enjoyed your first week in the Readathon. And we would love to see what the points are going to be next week. However, all this week, Pros Before Hose has bragging rights. So throw all the comments you want to, Pros Before Hose.
We've earned it.
Are in the lead.
And we want it again next week. Like, we're not going to want to give up this bragging.
Wizards are going to take it next week. Wizards have it next week. I can feel it.
The gauntlet has been thrown. Only you guys can make it happen. And we'll see you around the campfire. Thank you all very much.